Hey everyone, and welcome back to Construction Simulator in Europe. We're over here by the stadium doing some contract solo at the moment. Thought we would do another solo contract today, and we'll jump into the multiplayer stuff later. Let's jump into the menu and see what there is to offer. We've got one slot available to us, so I want to get something we can get done relatively fast. This stadium job is attractive, but I think I'll do this on multiplayer since it's like $1 million. This is a lot of episodes. We could do something in the airfield. Container delivery, a little bit too cheap. Roads, it is being currently the 9th, not the 10th of October, and so the new DLC freebie stuff hasn't out yet for the new asphalt equipment, so we'll leave that till later. There's a house, we've done a lot of those. This one might be fun, a housing estate, and also a simple playground, and then we have the jobs that repeat. Let's have a look at this guy. Bit of everything. I do like doing some of these simple ones where it's just everything. So let's accept that. We will track that and have a look on the map of where it is. There's the stadium. Where's this going to be? Is it down here? There it is, right down here. Let's fast travel to down there and see what it looks like. I'm sure we'll have to get some equipment. What is the first deal? We've got some rock action. Cool, so it looks like we might be able to use some of our tools that we don't use too often. We are going to do some delivery stuff. We'll probably do it directly to the site, but I think we can just deal with a mobile crane for this. We have our big ones, but I think we can probably get away with some of the smaller ones in our fleet. We sort by type of stuff. Yeah, we have these mobile cranes. These two are out in the wild, and I don't know where this one is, but we can grab it. This is the middle size one, so it doesn't have the longest of reach, and I think it may have slightly less lifting capacity. Oh, there it is. It's still set up where we're doing our energy plant last time. Let's reset that, put those legs in, and we'll quickly fast travel over to our site. Get this set up. We'll probably need a truck to put these. Well, actually, I think that the spot was on the ground. I was going to say we might need a truck, but we may not. I think that actually might not be the worst place for this. Whoops. Let's get this set up. Quickly reach over there and get these. Extend, extend, extend. I think they're all the same. I don't think it matters which one goes where. Yeah, so we'll use the triangle of the boom to get in and out nice and fast. Get that crane off the ground, trying not to hit the ground. And up it comes. There it goes. Now, I didn't actually look at the job. I assume we're going to do a little bit of ripping, a little bit of concreting, a bit of digging. So all cool, diverse stuff. And come on. Get that crane, everything up at the same time. Yeah, I think this crane has been a good choice so far. I think instead of delivering it to the site in that square, I'm tempted to actually put it on a semi-trailer so we can get it closer to the property. Those boxes just tend to be a little bit too far out. So yeah, let's jump into that semi. Is it this one? Hopefully this one's got a trailer attached to it. I think it might have the big green one. Yeah, it does. Let's jump across to here. Actually, we may even be able to drive around the corner. We don't tend to drive that much. Load speed's still pretty good. Can't complain about that. Enter, filter to job 3. And I'm pretty sure we can grab everything. Little tree actions. And we can put it onto there. So easily fits. Now, how do we get to this site? If we just run around the building, I think we should be able to get out. Try not to hit that pole in the corner there. This trailer does have rear wheel steering, so that does help. Yeah, I assume it's up the hill here. It's kind of weird. In this game, in the construction simulator, I'm definitely into driving outside the cab. But as soon as I'm in American Truck Simulator, I just cannot do it. I just find that I'm just hitting everything left, right, and center. I have all the traffic warnings turned off, so it doesn't really matter too much if we YOLO a bit. Leveraging some of that $20 million of cash in the bank doesn't hurt either. We can always fix things if we have to. So where would be a good spot for these? I think I might put it right in here for now. And then we'll move the truck out of the way. Alright, that's crane will be this one. The crane might be a little bit far away. We'll see how it goes. Pallet of wood. I assume that's the beams. Is it that one? Are you a pallet of wood? Did it change to light blue? I don't know if it... Yeah, that should be it, because I think there's 2 pallets of other wood there. Are you gonna... Actually, it may not be correct. Is that correct? No, it's not. Put that there. Ooh, stop swinging. That's probably going to be for the pergola or the rotunda I think I saw in the picture. I've got a feeling that those plants may be blocking something there. There we go, that's what colour that wants. And of course we go. We're at that weird time of the day where the music stops. And lucky last. Ooh, camera angle's kicking in weird. Well, I have to say welcome to all the new subscribers and everybody else who's been enjoying this construction simulator content lately. Great to see you around. That's not the right thing either. Did I not get enough of these? Oh, that's the green thing. I am being foolish today. I'm so gung-ho again this wood stuff down that I'm picking up the wrong thing. Yeah, so if you are new, don't forget to like, subscribe, so you can see more content. Plan to do a lot more construction simulator on the channel than I have been in the past. Tended to do a lot more farming sim. I do want to get to episode 100 on the everything challenge for farming sim. Probably will aim for it to be finished roughly so it aligns with the launch of 2025 for farming sim. Yeah, I'm not sure. With Construction Simulator, I don't know if there's any new DLC, so I think it would just be us going back and doing just the stuff that's already out. So like the airfield and the spaceport and the stadium. I'm a little bit behind on some of that stuff. But there's still lots of contracts to go. Today is the day where update, I want to say update 15 comes out. Or has come out. I saw the update as I started the game. In Europe, there's 2 new contracts, but in US there's 2 new contracts, and there's nothing in Europe. As from a contract point of view, I still have tons of contracts to go, so I'm fine. What's more important, and actually applies to this right now, is they said that they fix the dirt inside buckets of some machines. So I own a Liebherr excavator, and I find it really, really annoying. So let's give that a go. We'll take this out and see if this thing actually works now. Because what happened before is you would do a scoop, and then about 50% would fall out onto the ground, and it just made it really unenjoyable. So hopefully this will scoop and just stay in the bucket. And you see on the yellow ring thing, I have really put everything in a bad spot. Let's get this arm up high and see if we can drive around. Yeah, I have not planned this out very well at all. Yeah, so hopefully it'll go into the bucket, the yellow ring will go to 100%, and then when we lift it up, it will stay in the bucket. One of the things I do want to do is actually buy the Liebherr bulldozer. I noticed that that has been added to the game. I don't know if it was added when the Liebherr stuff was done. So, well, it seemed to work. I think this is one where we can actually kind of go... Can we go? Okay, that seems to work. Alright, let me get a truck. I wasn't sure whether I could drive backwards and forwards with the head down. What's the 12? Deliver it and spread soil? Okay, so that has to go here? Is that how that works? Oh, okay, interesting. I have never done that before. That's definitely a new experience. So it's like we're digging in the... Actually, let's have a look at the job. The job... Okay, we're making... Okay, it's a pond with a rotunda behind it. Okay. We kind of understand what we're doing. So it's quite deep there. Alright, well, based on that, let's turn our tracks around. And we'll get back a little bit. That way we can swing from the left to the right. It looks like it is a little bit deeper here in the middle. Might have to spread that around a little bit. But the good news is, full bucket stays in the bucket. So it looks like this update 15 has fixed the Liebherr's bucket woes. So that is awesome. I remember trying to do, I want to say it was the museum level in the campaign. And it was just annoying. It really was painful to use. I think that's when the Liebherr pack came out. Tried it and was unfortunately disappointed quite rapidly. So... yeah, it's good to see that this is working. Yeah, might have to spread some of this out, but that's doable. Try to get out of this hole. There we go. Yeah, nice, beautiful scoops. Rotation speed's okay. So get this dirt back that we lost. Yeah, okay. This is quite enjoyable, actually. So, Liebherr, you have gone from my I will not use you pile to definitely a huge contender up against the cat. Might have to do another speed test between the cat and the Liebherr now. If I remember right, the cat has a slightly bigger bucket, I want to say. Now, it's maybe graphically bigger rather than practically. I think I remember it being, the cat being like 6 inches or 8 inches wider, like roughly the width of a tooth wider. But that doesn't mean that it's got more capacity, because the bucket could be a different size. Interesting balance between not dumping it back into the pile or back into the hole. Trying to curl there. Let's get this last bit over here before I get out of reach. And hopefully we can get this last 10-20% over in the corner here. This is quite unique, isn't it? I don't think I've ever had a job where you dug a hole and actually put it into another hole. There's been some ones where you have to fill in like a big pipeline and stuff, and they kind of like deliver a pile of gravel to do it, but I've never actually dug it out of a hole to put it back into another location. Well, that's 98, so the question is going to let me dig the dirt I need to finish it up. Probably it's probably a coverage thing, so if I just spread it round, that should be enough. So that's that 100%. So my guess is if I spread it round to the back there, let's have a scoop here in the middle. and then really reach out. There we go. That worked pretty well. Let's have a look at that fade away. There we go. Kind of got it. Clear the site. But it's not happy with the crane. The crane, I should just hopefully have to move the head. Hopefully it's not the footprint itself that's the problem. Yeah, we could add to the game is water trucks. It'd be kind of cool to have like a fire hose or something so you could fill up the pond. And is that going to be enough? Yeah. All right, what's next? Remove the topsoil. I think that can't be that deep, right? Yeah, so we should be able to... You know what? Let's get the Liebherr dozer. Just from a fun point of view, let's buy something. Oh, there's this shop right here anyway. Liebherr has, yeah, this dozer, which I own this top one up top, but I don't own this one. And look, I've got millions of dollars. Purchase, 15% discount, $250,000. Done. So let's see what this Liebherr dozer is. As you can see right there in the menu, I already have the other Liebherr out. You can see it right there. So the benefit of that one is you can put the blade left and right, where with the cat, which is, I'm assuming, very similar to the one we just bought, you can't swivel the head. It always pushes into the middle. But let's... Yeah, I'm not going to... Even though it's relatively close, I'm not going to bore us with trying to drive that far at 1 mile per hour on those tracks. Still, you know what? This truck is problematic. Let's get this. Hopefully we can just back this up. Get around the tree. Actually, that worked out quite well. Oh, actually, we should take a look at this Liebherr. Kind of cool. Nice big blade. Probably a bit big for this job. Yeah, awesome. I assume it'd be equivalent to something like a Cat 7 or 6 or something. Not that I know the Cat range very well. Ooh, speed's pretty good. Do I have to deliver the soil here? Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, speed's pretty good. Where is the rest of it? So is it just because we're a bit shallow? Okay, it's because we're a bit shallow. Yeah, this is the problems you get with dozers. It definitely gets the first bit done, but sometimes you just need to go back with an excavator or something that's actually picking up the dirt, or you know, like a wheel loader or something. Because the dozers can just leave stuff behind. I'm also falling down that hole, which doesn't help. So that blade is definitely down. Make sure it's pushing forward. We're at 77%, so hopefully we can get this to pop. If it doesn't, we'll have to get a wheel loader out. Squeeze that over there. It's looking quite raw now. You can see like the bedrock texture. Might have to lift this up. I'm trying to go backwards, but the it's fighting me. I think it's stuck on something. Sometimes putting down the ripper helps too. I think it kind of like evaporates the dirt. That's 95%. Come on, come backwards. Yeah, so I've got both tracks going backwards right now. You can see how the right track is just not gripping. Come on. So I'm having to really play with the track directions to make it go backwards. Yeah, so I do like the size of this thing. It's definitely interesting. Maneuverability, it's hard to tell whether it's just the level or something else. Oh, come on. This is really... Yeah, I'm going straight backwards and it's turning, so that's kind of annoying. Yeah, you can see there. I think it's just the slight hill that's been caused by taking it out. 98, 99. Come on. $100. Nice. Now, do I want to unpack the construction materials before I spread soil? Well, that's that. Okay, the Liebherr did a not too bad a job. It was okay, I guess. Yeah, okay. I'm going to deliver the soil first. I think it might be folly if we do it another way. Do I have the small truck out? I don't. Back to the garage. Vehicle fleet. And what I'm looking for is my original truck that you get at the start of the game. There's this man one. I think that will do. Yeah. That guy will do. I'm actually looking for... I think there was another one. I think it was white, I want to say. But I can't remember where it is. It is probably the one I'm looking for. Jump into that. I don't think we're going to need too much dirt here, so we should be able to just buy one load and it should work out pretty well. Fast travel. For some reason, my brain just was thinking of Stargate then for some reason. Somehow. That load screen just reminded me of a Stargate portal. Kind of weird. Alright. Go there. And we will fill this up with soil is what it wants. Yeah, sometimes this has to get spread around, so let's make sure we get it all the way to the back. Should get it back pretty close to those concrete pylons. That's 80%. Yes. So sometimes it's all about spreading it out. Yeah. So let's put a little bit more at the back here. 93, and then we'll spread that out as well. I think they're trying to make it the resemblance of a ramp here. Well, that's all the dirt I've got, and yes, 100% nice. Get out of the way. I'm just going to dump out the risk because I don't want it. Oh, deliver and spread gravel. So where's that going? So what I'll do is I'll line up this at the end, and I'll just try to drive around the curve. See how it goes. I'm glad actually I brought this truck rather than the bigger cat. Alright, let's get some gravel. Now, of course, I could have gone to the yard and bought it cheaper by going under the spout and stuff, but I do like just to do this quickly. Alright, let's get a better angle on that. I think that was a good start though. I think that small amount should be enough to make it happy. A bit more. Yeah, I might give that a little bit more. We're up to 45%. Is it going up still as I deliver this? 53. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of those little brown spots. It's not too bad, I think. You actually can kind of under-deliver sometimes, where realistically you should be delivering more than you can get away with. Oh, am I touching that? Oh, I'm hitting my brand new... Well, that's not the... I was going to say my brand new lever, but the brand new lever is the dozer. Alright. Now approach this from the other angle. Yeah, I keep on hitting that dozer. Ah, sorry, the excavator. There we go. I wonder what the unpack's going to do. I assume it's going to make a frame on that pad. And come on. Nice and slow. It's definitely a balance getting the tip angle just right to match the speed that you're driving. I'm trying to avoid having to buy a second load of stuff here. I haven't got that much left over. The question is, can I drive around and get it to spread just enough so that it considers it to be covered? Like, we've got enough money to do it the money way, but yeah, that little bit over there probably cost me. Well, for the sake of speed, I was going to buy some more. So when you buy it, like if I tried to sell it right now, that was 12,000 to buy and 6,000 empty. So you lose about 50% of the cost if you sell stuff. Come on, pop. There he goes. Trying to get out of here. Hopefully that pile right there won't be too much of a trouble. No, don't do that. Don't. Come on. You can do it. Let's see if we can. I think without having to get the bulldozer out or something, I think I'm going to have to reset. Alright, what's next? Unpack those materials. Let's see the rotundra start taking form. Bit of crane action now, I think. Get the last of those materials in. I think I might go, rather than into the property, we'll go like along it. The excavator's a little bit in the way. And let's get some crane action going. So we've got two of those concrete things. Actually, we may have to get the concrete mixer out here. As if you've seen the last episode, not a fan of concreting. It's just, somehow it's just always just awkward. If you have never done it, if you haven't seen the last episode, there was a contract called Emergency Power Station or Emergency Power Plant at the stadium. I think it's debatably the best contract in the game because it had excavation, it had the need to use a wheel loader, an excavator, it had the need to do a heavy lift crane because it had the specialized generator. It has some concreting that was like cylinders of a like a big tower thing. It had gravel compaction. It had a lot of stuff that's unique and it was quite different. Why don't I have a bag of bulk material transport sack? What did I do with that? Did I not buy that? Oh, actually, there it is. It's under the trees. I couldn't see it from above, but it's hidden there, right in the middle of that trailer. I'll get that in a sec. Yeah, so if you get a chance to do the emergency power thing on as an additional contract for the stadium, highly suggest it. And Get these ones in finally. The mistaken ones from before. I'm hoping that we'll get some nice frame action. I do like a craning of like a frame around a building and stuff. And here's that hidden one right in here, the big white one. So we can squeeze in there. We may have some gravel compacting to do, hopefully. That's always a bit of fun. Yeah, I must say, I think the level design has got better and better. I don't know if this contract was available at the start of the game or it got added through an update, but I think the designs of the contracts is just getting better. They're getting more diverse. Cool. So there's some poles over there, and I think we can probably unpack these now. I'm assuming that's going to make the concrete of the pond. Yeah, there we go. And concrete plates. Oh, that's okay over there. Crane may have to get moved. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do. I was going to put some of this stuff away, but let's see how far we can get before we have to move things. Because this crane may be able to do the job. Yeah, I think those far concrete plates might just be out of reach. In fact, even these are starting to stretch our ability. I think, if you look at the pole, are we fully... I'll go a little bit more stretch available to us. Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, we should be able to do this without a trouble. Yeah, I always forget how big these cranes are. They're actually massive. That swing to settle down. And while we're over here, let's get one of these done. Actually, that crane position's worked out quite well, I think. Let's get the angle a bit higher so I can see what we're doing. Yeah, so because I'm using the boom to go up and down, we are going to have to make the rope go up and down a lot to match that. Try not to dent the new concrete. Yeah, actually that's worked out quite well, quite easy. It's always good when you don't have to reposition the crane. We'll get these last two done at least, then maybe worry about the sunlight. Oh, can we reach? Oh, we can't. Oh, yes we can. There's a little bit left. Yeah, at some point I had boomed in a little bit. Alright, let's get this very last one. Right at our limit. Grabbed it on the swing. Cool, what are we up to? 55% for the contract. I think... Let's just make this a slightly longer episode, I think. I think we should be pretty close to finish soon, so... We'll, rather than cutting off now and making only like a 10 or 15 minute episode next, we'll make this about a 45 one. And yeah, if it's longer than that, hopefully we'll enjoy a longer than that version. I decided to save you from the repetitiveness of just going backwards and forwards there. Put a little cut in for you. The music has moved into the evening, telling me definitely that the sunlight's going down. This should be the last pole. Somehow the boom has got very, very short. I slowly moved it in and in. As I boom up, I think I'm also booming in by accident. Ooh, I love these big roof ones. Should we do this at day or night? I think we might actually do it at night because it's kind of cool to see the blue hologram. Yeah, I love these massive lifts. These are always really cool. Gonna have to get it absolutely correct. Can't just YOLO it in. Let's line it up perfectly. There we go. Awesome. Now let's get this out of the way. We must be getting really, really close to the end here. I think what we'll do is take a little bit of coffee break and finish it in the morrow. I think there's, because we chose hard, I think there's about maybe 6 or 10, or as many plants there are. So what's that? There's, yeah, 6 plants. So there's going to be 6 holes to do. That new lever is in the way, so you can get stored. Get them out of the way. Now this is definitely overkill. Actually, hopefully we'll be able to reach where we need to reach and it won't be too big. We'll be able to squeeze around the edge. We'll use the big crane to deliver it, but there's a hook on this thing. So delivering the plant could be done that way. Oh, it's really hard to go local. There we go. Oh, you know what? I am too close to that. I actually can't get close enough to actually do that properly. I couldn't get my bucket scoop, you know, to that vertical level properly. Oh, have they deliberately put a, I was going to say, have they deliberately put a block in the way so that you can't do it with a big one? But no, it looks like it's okay. Sometimes they, yeah, do really want you to use like a backhoe. Alright. Is that it? That as hard as it was? Yeah, easy. Come on. Yeah, this Liebherr, why won't that right track work? I have got the right track down 100%. I'm not convinced I haven't messed up this Xbox controller. Because I've definitely... But then that works like that. Yeah, it's weird. Weird. Yeah, I'm just convinced that I'm just not getting responsiveness from the controller anymore, and I don't think it's the game. That cable has a long way to go down. What it looks like is, I think if you choose easy, I'm guessing there's 2 plants and 2 excavation holes, and then because it's then with medium and hard, it's just going to add 2 more slots. So I expect us to have to walk across the site and do this 2 more times just because we chose hard. Doesn't mean a bad contract. I mean, I think it's going to be like 180 grand minus gravel expenses, so probably 150, $160,000 for about an hour's work. And it's enough to pay for that dozer we bought. Alright, it's going to make us do that side as well. Yeah, I suppose we're going to have to get into the Liebherr. Where's the Liebherr? Which one's Liebherr? Yeah, this one. This definitely is a case where, like, the JCB might be a better choice. The, actually, you know what? I think it's... Do we own one? I want to say, so if we go to JCB equipment, JCB. Yeah, I do have this one, but I was thinking, okay, this is what I'm thinking of. This very small backhoe one. But the problem is you've got to put the legs down and everything else, and by the time you've done that, it takes too long. Can I squeeze through there? Yes. Definitely overkill for this situation. Do that far one first. Look like spilling the last bucket into here. And yeah, I might have to get myself out of here. Yeah, that right track. Look, I'm holding both triggers down. And yeah, I'm having to continually... Yeah, that right track, I'm holding it. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm not convinced that my Xbox controller is working or not. It's like it's maybe calibrated wrong, so maybe it's on like half the strength of the other track. Something's going on. I was going to say... So we can do this. That's more realistic. That's what would happen on a real site. I think I can... There we go. Yeah, I think my Xbox controller is calibrated wrong. I think it's about half the strength of what I think it should be. And like even when I'm in menus, like if I do hamburger and go like this, that works though. Weird. And I don't know if it's the controller or the lever. So where are these last two going to be? If those are there, where's it going to be? Right underneath myself. Cool. Actually, it's kind of worked out having the truck there. And I think once we've done this, that should be probably the end of the level. That's interesting. We can put this in straight away. That's worked out well. Nice. Alright, grabbed a quick thumbnail then, because that was too good to miss. So, obviously you've probably seen that as you started this video. So that's where that came from. Come on, come backwards now. It seems that that right track is consistently not operating very well. It's very strange. So we can get this dug out. And this should be the end of it. Nice curl down. And ta-da! And we'll definitely need to move that truck out of the way. And we can finish this thing off 100%. Just around the corner here. And get that excavator out of the way. Where are you? This one here. And we probably will get an animation as this thing finishes. There we go. And we have a foreman to talk to. Park stage complete. Another bit of XP and a bit of moolah. Let's talk to our friend here. And job completed. The park. Nice. Let's have a bit of a walk around. Look what we did. The concrete pavers and the woodwork. Yeah, it's very cool. Well, as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you next time as we play some Construction Simulator in Europe, both doing contracts and also some multiplayer action in the stadium, which will probably be 1 or 2 weeks away. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.